Okay, can you see me?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Can you
recording.
see this?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Okay, I'll
recording.
scoot over a little bit this way. Okay, so suppose at some point today you get yours taped so that it's holding together well. It does not mean you have to cover it with tape. You can cover it, but you don't have to. So I've got this with my L shapes that go down and across. Remember we talked about that? And you want to kind of tuck that in. Think of the word snug. Okay, you want everything to be snug. Then, Sanja, if you'll hand me a piece of paper right there. Okay. Now, when you get this paper, this is the same as newspaper, but it doesn't have the print on it. And so, you want to learn to tear it. I've already tried to tear it that way, and it goes crooked. So it has kind of a certain way that you should tear it. It's the grain of the paper. So if I tear it this way, you can make long, similar strips. I'm tearing them about an inch wide. You can kind of see just by looking. You don't want them to be too wide because then they won't work well on these round places. So then I like to take half pieces like that. We're going to dip them in some starch. This is liquid starch that you can buy at the grocery store. They used to use liquid starch when people were ironing clothes and they wanted them to be, you know, nice and stiff. We're going to do the same exact thing with our papier-mâché that we did with the tape. And that key word being snug. So I'm going to tuck it down in there and try to smooth out as many wrinkles as I can. Now, something that's very important is you want these pieces to overlap. You don't, like, I'll show you an example, like if I thought, okay, I'm going to put that right to the edge right there and tuck it around. And then since I've got that, you know, sort of covered, I'm just going to come in with another piece right next to it. Well, you want to overlap it more, like, excuse me, Preston, instead of going right there next to it, be sure and overlap it. Overlapping is really important because these pieces will peel off. When you come in next week, they'll be sticking out dry.
Do you want to overlap?
So just overlap everything. If this were my complete sculpture, then even when I get up here to the top, any part that I'm going to paint, I would want it maybe to go down in there to make this a nice sturdy border at the top. So like I'm coming down here, we're papier-mâchéing Preston in the process. So I'm overlapping right there. I'm coming down. If I get all the way down, I'm going to do it snug. Now it's okay if you do 2 or 3 layers. If you have time, that's great. But the main thing is the overlapping and the snug and the smooth. So what you don't want to do, like, you don't want to take a big piece and just start going around to take shortcuts like that. Some of you did that with your tape, and you want to check your tape and make sure it's not just all wrinkled, because remember, we're going to paint these. So instead of going around like that, just do the little tabs just like you're doing with your tape. Okay, Jordan, you may turn that off.